So here are the reasons that people don't protect themselves from lawsuits. I asked ChatGPT, if you were the devil and your goal was to stop somebody from setting up an asset protection trust before a lawsuit, what would you do? And it said, I would focus on exploiting their psychological, emotional, and logistical weaknesses and sow doubt, create distractions, and delay action. And as the CEO of Asset Protection Planners, the nation's largest asset protection firm, it's amazing how accurate these answers were. Here's what ChatGPT said. 1, to stop people from protecting their assets from lawsuits, number 1, I would sow doubt and fear. Whisper that asset protection trusts are illegal, unethical, or will make them look guilty in court. Amplify skepticism about whether the trust will actually work or if it's just a scam. Highlight rare cases where the trust failed due to poor setup or fraudulent intent to make them doubt the process. Number 2, exploit procrastination. Convince them that there is plenty of time to act later, making them believe a lawsuit won't happen soon. Distract them with other urgent business but less important tasks to delay their decision making. Number 3, encourage overconfidence. Stroke their belief that they can handle the lawsuit themselves or that their assets aren't at risk. Tell them their existing legal structures like an LLC or a will are good enough. Number 4, play on their emotions. Make them feel shame about hiding their assets, equating asset protection with dishonesty. Suggest that setting up a trust will make them appear as though they have something to hide, damaging their reputation. Number 5, create financial worries. Exaggerate the cost of setting up a trust, making them seem unaffordable. Suggest they'll lose access to their money or that it will be tied up in a complex arrangement. Number 6, delay through overcomplication. Make the process of setting up a trust seem like an impossibility, complicated, requiring too much time, paperwork, and understanding. Confuse them with the contradictory information, leading to analysis paralysis. Number 7, undermine trust in their advisors. Whisper doubts about the integrity of the asset protection firm they're considering. Suggest that they're incompetent or has ulterior motives. Number 8, distract them with other crises. Engineer personal crises, health issues, family drama, or work problems to take their focus off the trust. Convince them that they should deal with these crises first before considering asset protection. Number 9, manipulate timing. Encourage them to wait until the lawsuit is officially filed. Big mistake, knowing it will be too late to transfer assets without being deemed a fraudulent conveyance. And that's the case in a divorce case because there's a financial restraining order. Once a divorce is filed, it's game over. We can't even protect assets. So acting quickly is important. Number 10, erode confidence in legal protection. Plant the idea that no structure can truly protect them and that the legal system was designed to favor the creditors or the plaintiffs. Highlight the extreme cases where asset protection failed under fraudulent transfer laws. And another one that wasn't on the list, and this is huge, and that is talking to the wrong advisors. People will talk to their attorneys that have not a clue about asset protection, and they'll plant fear and doubt on their minds, mainly because the attorney, if that person is protected, that lawyer is not going to collect their fees because there's no reason to pay them. The other side can say, oh, we're not going to get anything, and going to give up. So the attorneys, the advisors, plant doubt and fear in the client's brains to not protect themselves because it's not in the attorney's financial best interest for them to protect themselves. And they don't specialize in asset protection. They're not going to know. In fact, one of our on-staff attorneys just got back from the herein conference up in Orlando. That's an estate planning lawyer conference. There's about 3,000 people there. And he said that people just don't, the attorneys there just didn't have a clue about asset protection. It's not something they teach in law school. They don't teach, how to keep lawyers' hands out of your pocket 101 in law school. No, it's how to maximize getting the lawyer's hands in your pocket is what they teach in law school. But they don't typically teach asset protection. That's not typically a course that's taught. It certainly isn't emphasized. And so asset protection is not a subject that most attorneys know. I mean, you wouldn't go to a foot doctor for your brain surgery, right? You go to a brain surgeon, a specialist. You wouldn't go to somebody who worked on go-kart engines, and you wouldn't want that person working on the engine that you're going to fly in the jet plane that you're going to fly across the country in with United. So people specialize in certain fields, and if somebody doesn't specialize in asset protection, they're not going to know, and they're going to say, "Oh no, don't do that," and they'll invent some fear and discourage the clients from doing it. So the key thing is you need to get yourself educated, take charge, and protect yourself, because after all, that person discouraging you from protecting yourself, are they going to write the check? If when the judgment doesn't go your way, they're not going to write the check. It's going to come out of your pocket. So you're the one that needs to protect yourself. You're the one that needs to take action. In fact, I had there was a test. It's a PSA test, and it's in I guess 4 is the danger zone. So mine was like 3.99. Doctor didn't tell me, but it was a significant increase from the time before. It was like 3 something, and then it went up to almost 4. The doctor didn't tell me about the massive increase in a 6-month period. And I said, "Doctor, did you see the difference in the last test and this one?" And she was just, "I wasn't worried about it because it's still below 4." And I said, "I know, but look at the difference. Look at the difference between this test and the last test. I mean, you're the one who ordered the last test. It would make you feel better. Go ahead and go to a urologist." And I did, and my prostate was just racked with cancer. And so I had that, that radiation therapy where they get rid of all the cancer, and they did a great job. And so I don't have prostate cancer anymore, or any cancer. But the key thing is you need to take charge of your own life. I mean, actually, it was me that was going to die. It wasn't that doctor that was going to die. So I cared. My wife cared a lot more than the doctor does, and you care about your own finances a lot more than the attorney who's that you'd have to pay to defend yourself. So you need to take the bull by the horns on this one and consult a specialist. Somebody specializes in asset protection from lawsuits. And don't hire the foot doctor to do your brain surgery. So obviously, if that's what the devil would do to get you to stop protecting yourself, all you have to do is reverse that, get the truth from somebody who has been in the industry for decades. I've been setting up trusts for 34 years, and we have hundreds of thousands of clients, and take action. So if you want to protect yourself, or you just want more information, you can get lots of free information at assetprotectionplanners.com. All kinds of information on asset protection. We're the largest firm that does this. So visit us. And if you're serious and not curious, give us a call. Talk to one of our consultants or attorneys on staff and get your questions answered and get yourself protected. And do the right thing. Protect yourself. Act early. And you'll be in a position of strength and peace of mind. So thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to see more videos like this. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time. This is The Business Guy.